All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game.
Keep playing hard. Full set. 18. 55. Hey, watch the slant. Hey, line up.
Mike 41.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
Mike 41. Hey, we got to wedge that, huh?
Hey, we have
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Kill. Hey, 31. 59. 41, Mike. 49.
Here's Watson.
I got him.
Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him, and that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
18. Hey, here we go. Hey, I got him. That's me.
This is Mostert. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Set. 18. 64. Go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense.
First carry now for Justice Hill. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt, and this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Jackson dancing to his left. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
Heavy. We got heavy. Alert 3. Chef. Echo.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Double tight. 4 down, 4 down. Slam, slam, slam.
Charlie.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Going up top. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
24 down, he's coming.
Here I come. Here I come. Orbit. 41 Mike. 41 Mike. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Faking the give. Now Watson steps away. And he's going to keep it here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I know you felt that one.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Check Mike 39. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 39.
Now a first down throw. Watson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Switch gears. Check.
54.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. It's complete to Fuller. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years, our team seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
41 Mike.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Jam.
Check.
Crunch.
Now Mostert, and he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the
Check
turnover.
nickel. Shift. Watch the shift.
Kill.
On first down, it's Watson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. They run. It's Mark Ingram, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here.
59. Hot 7. 54.
Here we go on fourth. Watson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
18.
Check.
24. Let's 31.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Watson steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on third and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
The Ravens on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third and goal. They'll run it with Hill. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on fourth down.
Yeah, that set up everything, and the end result, a short touchdown run. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
66, bullet high. Haywood, Haywood. Go.
Hey, you got to get moving.
Jackson from the shotgun. His throw incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Okay.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I'm coming after you.
Check 99. Check 99.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Trying to get it that time to Stills.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Reset. 19. 49.
Hey, let's get some penetration here.
No.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
Reset. 19. 26.
I got one.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Hill. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Switch it, switch it, switch it.
Hey, alert. 64. Alpha.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
What's the mic? Check 41. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
Check. Play it.
54.
Watch the safety creep.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Baby.
Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
3 down.
Watch twist.
AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Throwing on second down. Watson, his pass caught at the 4. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Good set. Good 18.
The mic. We got double up, double up, double up, double up.
54.
Rush in. Rush in.
54.
That's it. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Mike 41. Mike 41.
Mostert. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal.
Good set. Good 18.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
55.
Shift.
Joker.
64. Wake. 54.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
And a great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth it.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15.
36.
Wahoo.
Alert flare.
Check three.
Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here we go.
Slam, slam.
Check the backer, check the backer.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. On 4th down, here's Trevor Daniel. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
We got 4.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Motion.
Jackson now. And that will be incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Bang, 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 bang.
Watch the edge.
Drop.
Out, 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 out.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And he finds Stills, complete. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Watch out.
A couple of first downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Shift.
Echo. Watch twist.
Check 43.
Again, Jackson being chased out left. And that's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Shift.
Jackson now to throw again. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39.
Here we go.
Jackson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Hey, tight end. Check three.
And Jackson throwing once more. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Orbit.
Safe.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. That's Stills bringing it in. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
Topper.
Point, bravo. Point right here. Here I come. I'm coming after you, 25. I'm coming after you, 25. Here I come. He's scared.
High seven. Yes.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flushed, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Ready up.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
22. Jet. Bomber.
Watch edge.
Haywood. Now.
Go.
Let it go.
Here's Jackson. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Duke Johnson, 28 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
A wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Slam. Yo, motion.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And they'll give Miller another crack. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Indy.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left. Ready.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Ready. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
3 down.
3 down.
Again, it's Miller.
Come on.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Check. Motion man. Watch 12. Watch twist.
Blue draw conquers.
A
first down carry now for Miller. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
You don't want no problems. You don't want no problems with me.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. One quarter
tight
remains for the
end.
right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. 4 down. Alert. Undercut.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out, or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
He's checking crash.
'61 matchbox light.
Here's P. Ryan. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Well, there was a trust factor in that call, turning and handing it to the big man in the backfield, trying to pick up the first down. But how about the defense? They were ready for him, and they were able to stop him.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it.
Hey. 4 down.
Yo.
Got him. Back's mine. I got him.
Here's Jackson throwing on fourth down. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To throw is Jackson, operating from the gun. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Kill.
Zip. Motion. Bump.
They go back to the ground now with Miller. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Hey.
Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. Flushed out right. And it's caught. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
41's the mic.
Zoom.
Check 41. Check pass. Check pass.
Switch.
Rolling right. This is Ingram.
Rhino.
The pickup there, 5 yards.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, we got three. Three down.
Here's Mostert. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
I'm here all day.
Alert.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right.
Move. 3.
Delta.
Hey, check. 3 down.
Hey, 55.
Big edge.
Check 50.
Hey, we got to snap.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally down at the 32-yard line.
We got this.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them a lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Motion!
From the gun, here's Watson, escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
I'm here.
24.
Back to the running game. It's Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Go!
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
Come on.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
That's it.
Mike, 41.
Watson on first down, rolling to his right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Yeah, baby.
He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow, I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you.
Hey, 55. 6.
He's back to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Check. Back to mine.
Hey, no timeout.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
You ain't got nothing.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
Hey, we got 3 down.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Let's go.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep.
4 down. Check. 4 down.
Check. Lucky.
Check safety.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
After the penalty, it's Miller.
Tighten up, tighten up.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
4 down.
49, check 49, check 49.
Check 31, check 31.
They'll run it again with Miller. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Set, ready. 60 yards.
Strong right, strong right, strong right.
Smoke, smoke, alert.
3 down, 3 down. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Throwing now is Jackson. It's complete. Stills. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
2 tights, 2 tights.
3 down.
Check. Hey.
Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll.
Let's go now. 10, Lobo.
Double tight, double tight. Odd, odd, odd. 3 down, 3 down. Odd, odd. Check 26, check 26.
Let go.
Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll. They said beginning of the year, they set a lofty goal, Charles, of getting to the Super Bowl. They fell 1 step short of that.
Oh, and that's going to hurt for a long time. That's going to be a big one for the offseason. Their goal now has to be not to wallow in it, but to use it as fuel for next year. Better offseason conditioning, great OTAs and minicamp. You know as well as I do, they'll have T-shirts in their lockers that say, unfinished business. They want to get back there, and next